Hello everyone, I am Dresden, and welcome back to another episode of Driving Until Destroyed. Now this episode we are starting it off with a very nice vehicle. This is the Bishou Pigeon. However, this is the Bishou Pigeon 600 XL, because if you look to the left, there's a normal pigeon. So this is a slightly larger version of the pigeon. The audio does not like it too much. However, it is alright. We're going to go ahead and reset the mile distance and head off. Alright, so heading off here. It's kind of quick, I guess. It is, of course, a three-wheeled vehicle. So that's going to happen a little bit. Oh, it rolled itself back. Okay. How wonderful. We just lost something. I don't know what that was that fell off, but something did. However, oh, whoa. We're rolling over again, almost. This is interesting. Let me turn throttle control back off, so we can always hammer the throttle. Oh. Okay, so that rear left wheel is now deflated. Which is not a good thing. This thing's kind of light. Can we still move with the deflated rear left wheel? Can we still steer? No. The steering is gone. This is steering fully, you can see it. This is steering fully to the right. You can see it in the little thing in the bottom corner. This is normal and this is left. So, I think we're done. I mean, it really doesn't look too damaged. It's just, it can't turn anymore. And without steering, there's nothing you can do. Alright, well, I guess on to the next vehicle then. That was kind of a letdown. Alright, so for the second vehicle, we have the LKS PreRunner Desert Trails. This thing definitely looks like it should do alright. I did go ahead and turn off throttle control because this one's got a lot of power to the wheels. I did a test lap on this one. Just to see if I had to do the throttle control and all that. And it went okay. So the only downside of vehicles like this is the exposed wheels. With how top heavy it is. With off-road vehicles like this, it can get a little bit out of control or difficult to handle. However, if we drive it well, it should be fine. A little turn there. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, that kind of felt like a hard hit, but it doesn't look like it damaged anything important. Too bad anyway. So this series, figured I should probably tell you this in this episode as well. This series is based off of a series that a YouTuber named FailRace is doing. This is actually the track that was made for his first series of this, I think. First or second, one of the two. He was the inspiration for this. This is the same track, like I said. It is a little old, that's why there are no textured items on it. However, I am using his track, so I will give him the credit for this series. His channel will be in the end card, as well as in the description of the video. So make sure you go and check him out. He still does these, just on a different map. And they are pretty cool. Alright, so we've made it to the water, and that does not cool down the engine, like, at all. Maybe a little bit. Of course, the radiator's not broken, so it's alright, but did not cool it off at all. We have not gone 2.6 miles. I don't know why it says that. I'll have to see what it said beforehand in the video and subtract that, because it is not that. Actually, I want to see what it said beforehand. I will drive to the point where I drove this to last time and subtract that, and that'll be the distance that it got. I'll just take the distance that I get from that. So we have made it one lap, and it's going pretty well. None of the wheels are broken. None of the wheels are still broken. That looked like it was about to be a hard hit. This is, of course, made for desert driving, so it can take the landings and the hard jumps pretty well. Oh, we're upside down. I think that's the first. That's strange. So it's a little top heavy, as we now know. Did that damage anything too much? It might be pulling to the left ever so slightly. Both of the front wheels have some weird camber, especially that front left one, because that's the one that I can see the most. Yeah, front right's got some camber too, but front left definitely has a bit of camber going on, which is alright, but not preferable. Alright, going, take this turn, nice and quick, don't flip over, we were on 3 wheels there. Alright, and hammer it towards the jump. Alright, good jump, and, oh, thank goodness that was a spare tire, I was a little concerned, and we're upside down again. Okay. Oh, there goes the spare tire. So I'm still getting a little bit used to the whole node grabbing, pulling it thing. So some of the times I grab the node grabber to flip over the vehicle might be a little harsh still. Kind of working on that off camera. Oh, that was a big jump and a big crunch. However, it does seem like the vehicle is still alright. Yeah, still driving, hopping, doing all of its fun things as you do. It's really going. We are almost on to the 3rd lap, which is pretty good. We might actually end up beating the whatever vehicle that was from the last episode that got a really good time. Oh, that front axle did not look good in that hit. Still looks alright though. It was the Burnside Special with the floppy front axles for 2 laps. I think that got to the 3rd lap. Oh, that's from the 1st episode actually. Wait. Last episode, did we have any good ones? Yeah, the all-wheel drive SBR4. That one made it pretty far. This one's actually probably getting close to that though. Alright. Come on. Take this jump. Very nice. Oh! Front right wheel had a pretty big impact on the ground there. Whoa! Okay, it's a good thing we landed on our roof, because if we landed on our wheels, we would be in all sorts of trouble. Oh! Yeah, see what I'm talking about with the whole I'm not very good. Oh, I grabbed the tire. Not exactly great at the node grabber yet. Yeah. Thank goodness we landed on our roof in that though, because if we landed on our wheels, that would have definitely snapped an axle. I don't know how difficult it is to snap an axle on this vehicle, but they are fairly exposed, so I could imagine it's not too difficult to do so. Alright, whoa! Back upside down. Perfect. Flip it over before it drowns itself in oil. That's basically what it does. Drowns itself in oil. Alright. We are still going pretty strong. Again, the front axles, I think it's pulling to the left a little more now. But that's alright because we are still driving. Yeah, it's pulling to the left, definitely. Oh, and big jump. Good landing. Definitely took a bit of damage. Oh, that front axle just bent in a very weird way. However, it does look like it's pretty resilient. That's for sure. Our driver can no longer see as well. That's always a good thing. The hood looks like it's crash welded, locked up there. Good jump off that. Hard hit. Oh. Little wheelie, that's alright. Another good jump, hard hit. Hey. Still going. I am impressed. This thing's got little strings hanging off of it that attach it to the lights. That's cool. And strings, I guess those are wires, technically, in the back of it. That's kind of neat, though. Okay, we spun out. That's alright though. Keep going. Why is the camera freaking out? What's going on? I couldn't see in front of me for a second there. Dang, okay. We're just gonna cut through the grass. I can't control it. I don't know why I couldn't control it there. I couldn't. Also, it is really pulling to the left now. Oh, the brakes are not as good as they once were. Alright. Yeah, it's really pulling to the left now. Hey, that's a wall. It's getting difficult to drive. It is still going strong though. I think I'm not even paying attention to the laps. I think this is the 3rd lap. It could be the 4th. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a first. Rolling over on, like, going up to the jump. Don't think we've seen that one before in Driving Until Destroyed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and reverse and keep going. This vehicle really is chugging along. Really is chugging along on this course for survival. Hey, that's gonna hurt. Oh! Front axles are surprisingly still in one piece. I pulled something off the car. I don't know what that was. We're going to ignore that, whatever that was. I think that was a mirror I pulled off. Because the other mirror is still attached and it looked like a mirror. Which means I just grabbed onto the wrong node. Oh! Why would it not turn? Alright. That's okay. We have been on our side a lot. This is definitely good practice with the node grabber, this vehicle. I think it's pulling to the right now. It is. Oh, because that front left wheel is facing to the right a little bit. The toe on it. That's not good. Okay. That's definitely not a good thing. But, keep chugging along. Oh, okay. Yeah, keep chugging. Just gotta keep chugging. Oh, that's bad. Ah, we got the radiator in that one. That could have been better. However, it does not even look like... Well, I'm up here now. Oh, there's another spare tire, I think. Well, yeah, it would be. Because we have all 4 of ours still. Surprisingly. I don't know how they haven't broken off yet. Or how the suspension hasn't collapsed yet. Good jump. That was beautiful. That jump into the turn is always a killer, though. Through the water, does it cool it off? Maybe a little. However, it's still moving. I am impressed by the trophy truck. By this PreRunner here. It's definitely going. It really is. And over the potholes, still no problem over the potholes. However, no. Ah. Some would say that's driver error, but it's a test of how I drive the vehicles, and now it does not pass the crawler rule. It's a shame. It really is. This thing was going real well. However, I hit that pole, and that was it for the vehicle. It did have a good showing. Almost made it to the 4th lap, I believe. Pretty good. Alright, now on to the next one. Alright, and for the last vehicle, we have the Victron B2 1.6 liter VCR. So some of the images on this have no texture, as you can tell by the rear and front headlights, and it looks like the badge on the front and back are logs, which I feel like is not right. However, we're gonna try and do it. Now, this is the, it's loud. Oh, wow. This is the sport packaged version. We're gonna go ahead and turn off throttle control for this, since it's not the fastest. We can actually control it without throttle control on. So for the last vehicle, we went ahead and did some driving and subtracted, and I got 5.8 miles. I'm gonna go with it, which would put it in first place. So we're just gonna say that it got 5.8 miles and go with it, even if my math is a little bit off. Alright, so we have lost the radiator on the front. That's probably not a good thing, because that means that we're going to start losing some heat pretty quick, depending on how big it is. Also, those rear seats are real bouncy. Front suspension, I have my concerns. It looks like it is collapsed or close. And both of the front wheels now have a lot of camber, which is definitely not what you want to start off with here. So, just continuing on here, we are almost to the big jump. I want to see how this thing handles the big jump. It's going to be an interesting one. Alright, full speed ahead. And we cleared it. Barely. However, that was pretty hard on the front end and on that rear left axle, which is now bent. So, that's good. That's a great thing, actually. Radiator is slowly heating up. And see, it's now half full, which is what it would be at with a normal radiator. It would be half full, and it is now going over. However, we have not gotten any warning signs or warning lights on it, so we are good. It is hard to talk over this thing because it's pretty loud in my ear. Alright, let's try to line this jump up well, and good enough. Oh! Well, that was bad. You can see I'm hammering the throttle and nothing's happening. If I try to start the engine back up, it doesn't work. So, the vehicle is now done. Didn't last super long. We'll go ahead and flip it back over. And turn on the parking brake. Okay. Nope, we'll just leave it sit here. So, 1.3 miles, not horrible. That is, of course, better than the Pigeon, which broke because of the steering. But it definitely does not put it in first place. It does put it second to last, though, I think. So that's alright. However, did not last very long. Apparently we were moving 1 mile an hour as well. Alright, so bringing our attention to the leaderboard. In first place out of all the vehicles, we have the LKS PreRunner Desert Trails with a distance of 5.8 miles. And then, also from this episode, in 7th place, we have the Victron B2 1.6 liter VCR with a distance of 1.3 miles. And then, also from this episode, in last place, which is 9th place at this point, is the Bishou Pigeon Extra Large 600 with a distance of 0.4 miles. Which was, I think, around 650 yards, give or take, rounded up and stuff. So, not doing too bad. I mean, 2 of the vehicles are near the end, but one of them got first place, and that's pretty good. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and the red subscribe button and that bell icon down below to get notified of when I upload. If you enjoy these, leave a comment and leave a like. I can also tell if they get a lot of views that you enjoyed them. Kind of see what the rear tail light was supposed to look like there, and the front headlight, because they're both smashed. However, I hope that you enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Dresden, and goodbye.